Good morning to day 4 of the West Highland Way. Yeah, it is 7 a.m. I am up since 20 minutes. I already went outside for an urgent wee-wee. Now I'm packing together things like in a certain order. Last thing, kind of one of the last things, the mat, because I'm still sitting on it. So sleeping bag, all these things. And then stop raining. We'll go outside and have breakfast once there's a bit more light, like in half an hour. Temperature reading last night, coldest was around, what's that, around 2 a.m. with 11.4 degrees Celsius inside of the tent, and now it's already 13 degrees Celsius. That's in Fahrenheit 55.3 now, and coldest at night was 52.5. So actually fine, but still felt at the edge with my sleeping bag. You know, I'm wearing this. It's not a down jacket, synthetic jacket on top of a merino underwear, long merino pants and socks and the beanie. That's what I sleep with, and yeah, it still feels, when it comes to this coldest temperature at 2-3 a.m. then I'm like a bit, yeah, could be a little bit warmer, just a hint warmer. Yeah, so I'm really in there then, and like I wouldn't call it comfortable anymore. It's a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, let's get started here. Let's get started. It's a new motivational speech. No, it's a new motivational speech. It's not let's get started. It's I am speed, and I'm cracking on, and I'm getting started now. Good morning, camera. All right, coffee time. Yeah, cheers. Good to have something warm in the body. Porridge is waiting. Couple of minutes. Hello, tent. Yeah. Oh, look at this beautiful morning. Amazing. Yeah, followers of my channel already know what's coming now. It's the morning coffee in front of Loch Lomond monologue. Oh. Yeah, very nice. Whew. Let me put this down for a moment. Yeah, slept very well. Apart from, at night I developed a bit of a sore throat. It's a bit better now, but at night it was a bit annoying. Yeah, and that's maybe what happens when you are wild camping in autumn. I have to live with it. As soon as I don't have fever or as I don't feel sick, it's just some symptoms. To drink a lot and then it will get better. Yeah. At night, or actually this morning, it was still dark. There was a loud sound like whoa, and then I think it must have been the ferry, because there's a ferry boat going. I don't think you can see it from here. Somewhere just across there. I don't know. It was just making noise. It's nothing you want to hear in the middle of the night. Like, what is going on? Yeah. Still haven't decided yet how far I will go today. The internet connection is very bad here. Yeah, first world problems. So I couldn't really plan that much. My map wasn't working properly for some reason. Everything is very slow. So I think I will finish my breakfast, enjoy the view a little bit more, and then pack and move on. And the next place will be Beinglas campsite. There should be a cafe there and a little shop. If it's open, I don't know, because my internet is not working. I cannot find out. Fingers crossed it's open, because I also want to charge one of my 2 power banks there. I still have the second, it's full, but last night or yesterday evening, charging the GoPro batteries, then with charging the batteries of my phone and GoPro and the watch every evening. Now the power bank is empty. Also doesn't last that long, maybe in the cold in the tent. I don't know. So I still have a second power bank, but if I have the chance, I of course will charge the first power bank, which means that then now for the second half of the West Highland Way. Oh, second half, yeah, it's already day 4. For the second half I will have 2 power banks again, which is plenty, I would say. Alright, porridge will be ready now. Yeah, I will have breakfast with the view here. Good chocolate porridge, delicious. I'm taking you with me to a very special moment now. We're going to use the wilderness toilet. All you need is this. The yellow thing is a shovel. Got some toilet paper there. And most important thing, the black there is rubbish bags. It's for, yeah, usually you would collect dog poo in them. And that's, well, I leave the poo here, but it's for the toilet paper. Yeah, just collect the toilet paper in the rubbish bag and then throw away when there's the next rubbish bin, probably at Beinglas. Okay, let's find a quiet spot. Okay, found my spot behind the tree here. Making a hole, yeah, to make it a bit deeper here. It's not deep enough, but just to show you how it works. And it's always nice to lean on something. It's my tip. Yeah, so you can just lean with your back on it comfortably, and then you have your hands free. Okay. So not sure how much I was in that shot now. Maybe I have to blur and pixelize some things. Another thing, good idea is some wet wipes, just because, yeah, keep it clean, you know. After pooping, it's always good to clean the hands. Yeah. All right, that was it from outdoor pooping with speed, and I hope now you know how it works. Oh, another good idea, what I've forgotten now, is that you would put a stick after you did your business, and then put the earth, fill the hole with earth again, you put a stick there just to mark it, like, and take a stick, blah, put it into the earth, like, I don't know, like that, and then it's not, I mean, it's not meant then for people to find it, it's more for people to see it and then maybe not poop at the same spot. Because the worst thing that can happen is if you're in a very crowded place where many people poop in the woods, you start digging and then you dig up someone else's dot dot dot. Okay, quality content this morning. Separating inner part from the outer part because things are wet now, and by this I keep the inside of the tent as dry as possible because the outside is wet. Okay, it's 9 AM. Seems to be the time I managed to be ready. Leave no trace, collected all the rubbish. Of course, my sticks. Poop bag is somewhere here on the side pocket. Alright, let's go. West Highland Way. Okay, I have to press my Garmin activity. Now, it has officially started. West Highland Way, day 4. I'm speed. I'm cracking on now. Oh, this joke is getting older and older. So, path is here. Quite muddy in this section, and it's the camp spot. Bye bye. Yeah. Alright, I'm going up the path again that I already went yesterday in order to check out the next possible camping spot, which turned out to be not possible. Maybe it's possible, but it was not with the amount of time I had left before sunset. Last view of Loch Lomond. Goodbye. Because now it goes that direction and then the lake will be out of view. Lake is still there. I still have not decided what's my destination today, how far I want to go. One lesson out of this October trip is already clear, and that is that maybe 7 days for the West Highland Way, which is normally plenty in May, might not be enough for October. And the reason is the daylight. I checked my Garmin tracking yesterday. It was 19 kilometers. So I started at 9 AM and arrived at 5:30 at the campsite. Well, could have been there earlier, but I checked out this this mountain here. That was not possible. But still. And yeah, it was the Loch Lomond path, so it slowed me down a lot. But even there, let's say you can make 23 kilometers per day. That's what I had in mind. That's what I have planned. Which normally ends up with 6.5 days. Maybe 7 days, yeah. But all these days are a little bit like a race, yeah. Because I cannot go much faster with my backpack. So the only chance to make these kilometers is by getting up early and just setting up tent late. Late means, yeah, 5:30, 6 if I want to have daylight. Yeah, it's a bit of a race then. So for example, yesterday the Walker's Bar in West Night, if that was open, then maybe I was hungry, which I was. It was lunchtime. I probably would have ordered something, or would have liked to order something, but that then costs you another half an hour, worst case 1 hour, and then suddenly 23 kilometers not possible anymore. Or the 19 kilometers yesterday, wouldn't have made it to that spot. There were plenty of campsites before, but still, point is, if you really want to enjoy it, yeah, be a bit more relaxed, stop for breaks wherever you want, stop at these restaurants, cafes when you have the chance. The stuff I did in May, yeah. I stopped everywhere when there was food available. I stopped. So it's not possible here. You have to plan ahead and then say, okay, I already stopped 2 times for muesli bars. I cannot stop another time now. That's the kind of thing. So if I had the chance, yeah, to plan it again, or if I do it again this time of the year, definitely plan 8 or even 9 days and have shorter distances. Arrive at the campsite earlier, leave later, have time during the day to stop. Yeah. Okay, so again where I wanted to go yesterday. So somewhere up there, but as you can see, everything's overgrown here. There's no path going there. Would have meant to bush bash through here, and yeah, not 100% sure about the tick situation here at this time of the year. I haven't seen any yet, but you know, I sprayed my pants and even my jacket with some special chemicals. I will write the name down there. It's very common to spray at least the bottom of your pants if you go into tick countries. So I sprayed, so maybe they're not interested in me, but normally you would expect to at least see them at the campsite, the wild campsite, see them crawling around somewhere. But so far there was nothing. But I know, I'm sure, they are active the whole year. Yeah? They can survive the winter. They find a sheltered spot under leaves, under trees or something like that. So they're alive. I don't know how active they are, however. I think, or what I've read, is they start being active around 10 degrees Celsius. If it's colder, they get lazy. And active means they would actively walk around to find a target, to find food, aka blood. If it's below 10, it's too cold for them and they just stay where they are. So that means if you go to a place where they are, like maybe this field here, then you encounter them. But it's not that if you sit down somewhere that they would approach you if it's too cold. That's my understanding of the ticks, because I'm a specialist in ticks. I know. There in the distance is the White House, some cables, and you can also hear the sound, I think, of a train. This is not the White House, is not Beinglas, but it gives you an idea how far it still is. It's somewhere around there. And I'm hiking since, let me check, almost 1 hour from my campsite, which is at the end of the Loch Lomond, before you go up towards Beinglas. So sometimes people say, or describe it as, yeah, you enter the Loch Lomond path and then you just go over a hill and then there's Beinglas. Yeah, not really. It still takes 1 hour, 1.5 hours, depending how fast you walk, to actually get to Bindlers. Yes. You can watch my videos from last May, where I had a very, very long day, and I also underestimated it. Just like I ran out of batteries up here, and this path was getting longer and longer and longer, and it was getting dark on me and started raining. Yeah. Oh, now I would not mind, because I'm here to have an adventure. But in May I was more of a rookie, at least for Scotland, and for not a rookie for backpacking, but yeah. Not sure what I want to say. Okay. If I don't know what to say, I say okay, or I say I'm speed. That's a big thing that came down here, but you can see it's hollow. Sure the camera can capture it. It's hollow, and it was freestanding here, and for sure got blown down by the storm last weekend. Now my problem is that it's blocking the path. Let's see how other people went around it. Yeah, on the right hand side here, some bush bashing. But yeah, this was definitely not healthy anymore if it's hollow in the middle. That's quite a detour here. There's a big tree. Uneven ground, don't want to fall. And then bush bashing here, just following other people's path, hoping that they knew what they were doing. But there's the correct path again, so it's not that bad. Alright, back on it. Whew. Survival. Bit hidden here, but there's a sign. Not sure why it's not pointing into the direction we are coming from. Oops, sorry. But yeah, it's a camping management zone sign. Oops. It means we are again inside of a camping management zone. Means this whole area around Bindlers is in the zone, and a bit after Bindlers you leave the management zone again. Doesn't bother us now, however, because the zone is only active from March to September. But to be honest, I haven't seen anything campable here. It's either wet, muddy or steep. And here we are, it's Bindlers campsite. Last May, when I crossed this bridge, it was raining, it was drizzling now, so it's the same. But I was very exhausted, it was getting dark, and I said some very bad swear words while I was crossing the bridge. So let's change that memory to something positive, shall we? Yay, 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 yay. Arrived. Woo! Yeah, looks very quiet, probably closed. So you have these small cabins here, for still sleeps 2 people, I think. In the back some bigger cabins. You can check them all out on the website. I think they already accept bookings for 2025, so for next year. If you want to book one of these cabins, you have to be very quick. In May I camped here, I think, somewhere here. There, or maybe there. But thing was, yes, I forgot. I have to find a spot very quick because it was raining, and yeah. Not exactly sure what these are for, but it might be rooms. Probably rooms. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 rooms. More on the back there. And then you have the main building here. Let's see if it's open. Okay. Hello. Right, nice break at the Weinglas campsite, cafe slash restaurant. I had a little late breakfast there, and shop was open, so I bought 3 muesli bars for today because I had no snacks left. I asked them about if there's too many hikers around, and she said no, they're basically going to close on the 29th of October, which is Tuesday. Today's Friday, so only this weekend is open. And she said that today or this morning there were 5 people who stayed overnight, but they stayed in the cabins. There was no other camper. I'm the only one. Now, what if you're people who decide to really go camping now, they will stay out here in the wild. I'd say they will not stay at the campsites. Alright, let's roll. I'm speed, I'm rolling, and I'm cracking on. Yeah, I like the Weinglas place. It's always a very happy mood there. Everyone is in a very good mood. Well, now there were just 2 people there. The woman working there and one guy was maintaining, was working at the moment. But both were smiling and in a good mood. The woman was the same than in May. She was serving here the whole day, serving in the morning, now at almost lunchtime, also in the evening, when people come in to drink beer. Always, she's happy and singing, and yeah, makes a big difference. The staff is happy and makes you happy too. The good mood is spreading. Someone smiles, it always makes you feel good, makes you feel better. It is drizzling the whole time now, pretty much the whole morning already. But it's not really raining, it's just drizzling a bit. So it doesn't bother me much. The sound you start to hear from now on is the main road down in the valley. Next to it is a train line. So from time to time you hear, while I'm filming, maybe you might hear tudung, tudung, tudung. It's a train coming through here. And the shape of the valley magnifies, makes the sound a bit louder than it actually is. So yeah, beautiful landscape here, still going that direction. Beautiful landscape. Now some people might ask, what? It's like misty gray sky, it's drizzling, how is that beautiful? Now that's exactly what is beautiful here. That's what I'm looking after. That's what you expect when you come to Scotland. Last May I had a lot of blue sky and good weather. Unexpected. This is expected, and this is, yeah, I like it. It's the river Folloch or something like that. A bit further up, there are the falls of Forlock, so waterfalls. So yeah, site here, tourist site. There usually is a car park on the other side of the river, because that's where the road is, and there from there people can visit the waterfall. Let's see what we can see from this side. Okay, a little view from here. I don't know if this is the waterfall, but it's one waterfall. I remember this tree here from May, from my video. Beautiful tree. But speed, how can you not remember if you can see the waterfalls from the West Highland Way or not? That's my impression of someone very angry writing an angry comment under this video. Now, I don't remember. Maybe this area was going uphill now where I was filming. Maybe I was just focused on going uphill, or there were other people standing there. I remember that one tree, but probably at that time I didn't remember that the waterfall is a site, and I just looked it up later, and now I'm telling you, you cannot really see it. You see something, some waterfalls, but it doesn't look like you see the big one. Yeah, it's interesting. I remember last May when I was something like this and you could see the path for a long way. I'm looking back now where I came from. Yeah, if you look at that, you would always see people. Yeah, that's there would always be other hikers. Of course, I was able to hike by myself in May. If you check out my videos, it looks like I'm alone there. But there are always people 100 meters, 200 meters in front of you, 200 meters behind you. It was quite busy in May. And now, there's no one. Apart from that one couple I saw sitting over there. And I don't know. Okay, the woman at Bindlass said that there were 5 people living this morning. But of course they left them before me, so I did not see them coming into my direction, so I believe there are 5 people going the same direction, but they're way in front of me. Might be the reason why I don't see so many people, because when you wild camp you're kind of between the typical stops of the West Highland Way itinerary, which would be Drimmin, Rovadenan, Bindlass. And when I'm always in the middle and start hiking in the middle, people are, I'm a bit offsetted. Offsetted, does it make sense? Yeah. Interesting, the house over there. When I came past here last May, there was no construction going on. It's just this empty house standing there, and I wondered if someone is living there. Now they are renovating it. It's a nice house. So here in this area, just behind that house that is being renovated, there's some green here. I think that's where you could find a flat spot to pitch your tent. At least it's marked on my map as a possible camping spot. There were also spots marked a bit before, but I did not see anything there. Ah yeah, down there, see, there's a flat spot. Don't know if the camera captures it. Where am I pointing at? I don't know. Somewhere down there. Very close to the house now. In clear sight of the house. So if people start living there, then maybe not a good idea to put a tent there. It is interesting how the perspective changes. You know, the way you look at things. I'm constantly looking at this landscape and try to see, okay, where could I camp? Even though I'm not looking for a spot right now, still a lot of interest, and just the eye catches these spots way more now than before. Well, before the time I started becoming a wild camper. Oh, memories. In my May hike, I sat down here and had a break on this step, and now it's broken. Interesting how things change. I'm happy it didn't break while I was sitting on it. One thing about the hiking alone thing, I don't care at all that there's no one here, that I'm alone. I'm enjoying it, but also enjoyed last May when there were people around and you get to know them better because they have the same itinerary and you always meet them again and again. So yeah, I don't know, I call myself introvert now, although inside I'm extrovert. It's a bit complicated. To cut it short, yeah, I'm hearing impaired, so I'm wearing hearing aids on both ears, and I didn't have them when I was younger, and so as a kid or a teenager or even in my 20s I was very outgoing, always yeah, the entertainer of the party, you know, talking with everyone, making friends all over the place. That was my life, and that changed then when I lost my hearing, because these things became more difficult. Yeah, still yeah, until today, when there's a restaurant with many people, party, just in common, many people, and then it's difficult to follow a conversation, and so that's why I prefer to be together just with one other person or with a small group outside in nature when there's not so much noise from traffic or from restaurant party noises. So that's what I call now introvert. But inside my personality, I think it's extrovert. So it's an interesting combination. I'm stuck in my hearing impaired body. This sounds sad, but I got used to it. It's for many years now. I'm fine. Yes, pros and cons. One pro is I can sleep very well. I take out my hearing aids and I sleep like a baby. So whenever there's a hotel review saying, oh, this place was so loud, it's above a discotheque, or it's like, oh, the walls are so thin, I don't care, I book it. I remember one time I booked the place which was right next to a church, you know, with the bell tower. The bell was ringing every hour or every couple of hours, and I went there with my girlfriend and she can hear very well and she didn't like it. I didn't hear anything, I slept like a baby, but she woke up every hour. Sorry. So yeah, interestingly, I found a way, you know, to express myself in these videos. The vlogging thing, I just started it last May. Before I did videos before, it also was of course part of expressing myself, but I never talked. It was always videos with music, or later I was too lazy to put music on them, and I called them, yeah, the sound of nature or something like that, like my Kungsleden video series. I don't talk, there's no music, you just hear the sound of nature and I'm walking. So for some reason last May, when I started the West Highland Way, I decided, hey, why not try to talk to the camera. If it sucks, you can still edit the video without the talking. So last May I filmed a lot of nature stuff, yeah, me walking, or the typical scene where I put the camera on a tripod and then I walk away from the camera or walk towards the camera. So I filmed that a lot in case the vlogging would suck. But then I liked it, and for some reason other people liked it too. Not everyone, maybe, but well, I haven't heard anyone so far saying, oh, this old guy, he's just talking to himself the whole time, he's so embarrassing. No, so far it was only positive feedback. So please don't hurt my feelings. Yeah. And what's the style? Well, the style you already know if you have watched some videos, some vlogging videos. I talk a lot. I just talk what comes to my mind, completely unscripted. I show all the feelings, I show life how it is. Things go wrong, I show it. Oh. So, real life, unscripted. This is speed. That's why I have to laugh. So I always have to laugh about myself. I say these things into the camera, and then 1 second later I realize what I just said, and then I have to laugh about myself. Oh. So yeah, this YouTube channel became a nice way to express myself. I can just talk and you have to listen. Whew, it's just the same than in May. This stretch to Tyndrum makes me talk a lot. I think last time I also talked a lot here. Okay, this looks like a resting spot. I feel like I need a rest from all this talking. Some cookies I bought at Mindlast campsite. Jackie's double gingers from the Kenmore bakery in Aberfeldy. I don't know. I hope it's something local. Let's see. Celebrating 30 years of business. Congratulations. Ah, good. Nice cookie. So, Kenmore Bakery, if you want to sponsor me, get in touch. This underpass or tunnel I already know from last May. It is it is so low that I cannot go under it with my backpack on. Yeah, last time I tried to, and in the middle of the tunnel I had to go down on my knees into the dirt. So this time I'm prepared. I will take off the backpack and carry it. Well, actually I just tried and maybe it works. Let's see. I think it gets, the funny thing is that it gets lower at the end. You started and then oh, I made it, okay. So you start going into it and you think, oh, I can make it, and then it gets lower and lower and you have to go onto your knees. Yep, check. Survived the tunnel. I'm a bit higher up now, over the valley. Street is down there. And this path continues here along the valley, all the way to over there. In the background there are some trees, some kind of forest. That's where this path ends. Yeah. And this last May, this was the area, this stretch of the West Highland Way where I started philosophizing. Well, I philosophize a lot, but there I philosophized about the comfort zone thing, getting out of your comfort zone. To cut it short, I don't want to repeat it all. Everyone has a personal level of comfort zone, it's like a border in your mind, a little blockage, or like and if you cross that border, things start to feel uncomfortable, and before it feels okay. And that can be transferred to many things, to how difficult a hike is. A hike can be out of your comfort zone, means a bit too difficult, or it can be inside of your comfort zone, it means you have no problem. Oh, am I still filming myself? I think I was pointing down to my shoulder. So yeah, that's what I mean with comfort zone. And last night for me it was about the wild camping thing, because I had started the West Highland Way with the idea that I wanted to wild camp the whole stretch, the thing I'm doing now. But I quickly changed my mind last May, and after the first night of wild camping near Drimmen, and then I stayed 2 nights at Loch Lomond at the lodge campsite that was not a wild camp, and then I already stayed at Pine-Glass campsite, and by that time I had already met so many people, and I don't know, like the idea of continuing to wild camp was out of my comfort zone at that time. That's why I decided, okay, now I'm not feeling good, I'm not enjoying myself, I will stay at the campsite, it's much more fun. So yeah, it's always that decision is difficult then to say, or to admit this thing is out of my comfort zone, I'm stopping it now, I'm not enjoying myself. Because I believe that you can be out of your comfort zone a little bit and still enjoy it. That's the important thing. You have to enjoy yourself. If you realize, okay, I'm not like, this is not fun, then maybe you're a bit too much out of the comfort zone. But yeah, I like to push myself a little bit, get out of the comfort zone, physically, mentally, but it doesn't have to be crazy, yeah. By the way, I think it's the exact spot where I met this sheep, the exact spot. Hello, how are you? That's funny, I have to compare it with the video from May. I think it's the same sheep. I don't know, well, hard to distinguish them, they all look like sheep. I think in summer, or in May, it wasn't summer, in May I worried more about ticks. I had big respect of the tick situation, because they were quite active there, I think, in May. It's not that I saw some, well, I saw one tick at the first wild camp near Drimmen, and maybe that already scared me and said, oh, I don't want to wild camp anymore, there are ticks. So yeah, this tick thing can completely ruin it. So you have to be cautious, because they are tiny little tickies. But even in May I had sprayed my gear with this anti-tick chemical, if you want to call it like that. Yeah, it's a chemical. I even sprayed the tent. Now I have sprayed the backpack on the outside. I've sprayed my pants and the black jacket. Actually, I haven't sprayed the rain jacket. So and so yeah, the way it works is the ticks would wait somewhere here on the plants. They would crawl up, high up, and then if an animal passes by, preferably a sheep, they would just jump on the sheep and then have a lunch, supper, breakfast, whatever. Have some blood there, and when they're finished they just fall off. So the human is not really a target, but they don't mind getting the blood of the human. And then yes, they need some time to drink they usually get onto your body and then they try to find a hidden spot. These hidden spots are like under your armpits, behind your knee, maybe, or you know, in your secret area here, down there. That's not a secret area, you know what I mean. So you have to check yourself every evening. I do, because I change to my pajamas every evening, and then in the morning I change back to my hiking clothes. So I get completely naked in the tent. I have a different underpants too, and I check myself. It's difficult though, because they can be tiny, but at least if they had a little bit of blood, they become bigger. But knocking on wood, I never ever in my life had a tick on my body. So, oh, a bit muddy here. Same then in May, I took tick removal sets, you know. Okay, I have to focus here a little bit, I'm stuck in the mud. Okay, mastered the muddy section. I have a tick removal kit, which is basically a little magnification glass, tiny one, because the ticks are tiny and you want to see them. And then a removal tool. I will have to show you. It's difficult to explain how it works. I don't know if it works well or not, because I've never used it so far, but it's in my first aid kit. If I find a tick, then at least I'm able to remove it, because that's important that you remove it. I'd say I read within, well, as quick as possible, within 24 hours or something, because the longer you wait, the more time the tick has to put bad stuff into your body. Yeah, the stuff then that causes the diseases. Borreliosis, is it the name? Put the name down there. And the other one is FSME. FSME, I have a vaccination, but Borreliosis you can have, there's no vaccine, so that's the dangerous thing. And yeah, be careful with the ticks. Last May I was philosophizing here about comfort zone. This year I'm philosophizing about ticks. Seems this stretch of the West Island Way makes me philosophize a lot. I hereby call it the Philosopher's Mile. Well, I usually don't calculate in miles, I use kilometers, but mile just sounds better here as a name. Philosopher's Mile. Okay, camping on the Philosopher's Mile seems to be a bit difficult. Didn't see anything obvious yet. The only maybe where the sheep was standing, but if it's always standing there, then you cannot take that spot. It then belongs to the sheep. I've seen people going up a little bit to find a flat spot, but I don't know how far to get up, and I don't really want to go through the bushes here. So here maybe it's the path, and there's some green patches here, a bit elevated, so all over the place here. Yeah, this looks campable. Oh yeah, looks nice to me. I can tell that people went here. Or is it a sheep path? I don't know, but that's flat and green, so I call it a campsite. There's even more coming here. Yeah, so it's a region just where the wall starts. Yeah, before there was no wall. Just if you look for a spot here, just wait until you have a wall on your right hand side, and then check on the left side. Find these green patches. Color text pet. Could have a massage now. So So, open the door here, complicated. At the end of the Philosopher's Mile, you reach this spot here, and there is the bench and the wild camping spot where I already had a rest last May. Let's check it out. Yep, okay. Yeah, awesome. Whew, yeah, space for a tent here, over there, and then you have your own bench. Luxury. Just went a bit up here, where you have a view to the other side, and down there is the bench. I think this green piles here, that's for reforestation. How do you call it? Yeah, it's just they planted new trees, and these little new trees are very fragile when they're young, and they need to be protected against wind and animals. That's why they grow inside of these green pockets. Alright, let's move on. It's too early. Okay, the bench where I just filmed is down there. I came up a path here, went up, and there's a park bench. In this area is also suitable for camping, I would say. You can tell people had fire here. Looks a bit muddy, to be honest. Yeah, and to be very honest, this is the spot I had in mind yesterday, to arrive yesterday. It's impossible. I mean, I'm hiking since almost 5 hours now. This was, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, definitely have a break here, and then I will check out the location and see if it's possible to camp or if I should move on. So I checked the ground, and as you can already see around the bench, it's quite soaked, quite muddy. This would be a spot where you put the tent, and this is, yeah, can't even hear it, how wet it is. No, it's not so nice for a tent. So we'll move on. Yeah, moving on. It's 3 p.m. so still have 2 hours before I get nervous. I know there are some more spots coming here that I don't really remember how they looked like. They're just marked on my map. And then there are 2 just before Tyndrum, already down there. It's 6.5, 7 kilometers from here. Would be my last chance. If that doesn't work, I have to go to Tyndrum or through Tyndrum, see what's on the other side. Yeah, going to be an adventure. But yeah, 3 is a bit early, and the spot was not nice. Maybe the spot down there, yeah, the bench would have been nice. But still, like I said, it's actually too early. I should use this day, just get a few more kilometers in the books. So then tomorrow and the next days will be easier, so I have a better start. Otherwise it all adds up, and then the next days become longer and longer. I think today I only hiked 15 kilometers. It's not enough. So I am a speed, and I do what? I crack on, exactly. Cool views down here to the valley. Haven't seen any other camping opportunities so far. Been walking since 10-15 minutes from the last park bench spot. There were supposed to be 2 or 3 up here. If they exist, then they are hidden from my eyes. Look what I found. Very cool camping spot here. Path is down there, so you have to go a little bit up. Nice view. Problem is, the same than the other spot, it's soaking wet. So, yeah, I would have a very wet tent floor overnight. So, as good as the view is and the spot is, I have to say no and move on. Yeah. Okay, coming along the path here, and now I can see this fire and definitely camping spot here. Not so happy with the fire, but this is, yeah, definitely. Oh, person. Sorry. Okay, second take. I'm not sure if the hiker was in the first take or not. I'll first explain what I wanted to explain, that there's a wild camping spot here on the way down, and that I'm not happy with the fire. Anyway, yeah, there was a hiker overtaking me, and I just asked him where he is heading to, and he said Tyndrum. And I asked, okay, wild camping? And he said, yeah, wild camping, but don't know yet where. He will decide once he gets closer. So, same. Yeah, wow. It's the first time, I think. The first time that someone overtakes me here. So someone goes, that I really meet someone who goes in the same direction. Okay, third day one was the couple, yeah. The couple I lost on Conic Hill. I remember that I came down this path here last May, and I really had to use the toilet, like poop. And I was ready and I was looking to the left and to the right. Oh, where can I go, where can I go? But it's forest very dense here. And I worried, okay, if I go in there, then there will be ticks eating me up. To drop my pants and I will get into my pants. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, last May I never had to use the bush toilet. It's always, even on that day when I really had to go, I made it down to Tyndrum to the toilet. So the orange shovel I already bought for last May, but I didn't need it there. And on this trip I need it one time, this morning. Cannot believe I filmed that. Did I? Yeah, I filmed that. I'm not sure yet, I will put it into the video. First I have to see the footage. If it's embarrassing or funny or... Oh well. If it's good, then this video will win an Oscar for sure. If it's bad, then it will win, how is that trophy called? That is really the opposite of the Oscar. When you have a very bad movie. Is it like Rotten Tomato, Golden Tomato, Golden Ananas, something like that. A lot of reforestation going on here. But yeah, what a viewpoint there. What about that? There, putting the tent there. Yeah, maybe not. And heavy machines arrive tomorrow morning and then not good. So I changed to a light jacket because when I saw the guy overtaking me in a t-shirt, I realized that I'm still wearing, or that I was still wearing, my rain jacket. So, but it's not raining anymore. Actually, it's blue sky there. So very pleasant. So it's a bit more pleasant with this jacket. Yeah, nice views here. Cool bridge. Yeah, there it is. 4:45. Now of course there's farmland here. There's now wild camping. I think, yeah, should not wild camp here on the fields. I have something in mind, and I will try to get there and check it out. Still a bit, yeah, gonna be a late night again. Yeah, it's a pity that it was not possible to camp up there on the hills. It was possible, I saw a spot, but I was picky. I was not happy with it, the way they were soaked. All the other spot there was just too dark. There was no, I don't know, don't like it, just in the forest. So yeah, here's the other hiker in front of me over there. Tiny little dot. Just came through the farm that in the past had this wigwam accommodation. Yeah, it's still closed, fortunately. It was already closed last May. Seems to have some license problems or something, problem with the government. I think they're planning to reopen somewhere. Of course, it's perfect. It's right. The West Highland Way goes right through their farm property. Would be stupid to not do something there. So I don't know what's the problem, why they were not allowed to continue it. Anyway, getting closer to the campsite that I had in mind. Then it is 5 p.m. now. That's the time where I get nervous. I overtook the other hiker again, because he was standing there with how is it called? Binoculars. Yeah, standing there and watching some birds. He said, when I passed him, I asked, okay, what do you see? And he said, golden eagle. It was somewhere in the sky. Of course, very small. He said they are very rare. So I feel blessed that I saw a golden eagle in the sky. Small in the distance, but I saw it. Okay, there's one spot here. It's already pretty nice. It's alright. The road there seems to be not a main road. So I keep that in mind. It's already my first choice. And now I just walk a tiny little bit more, because there was maybe a second spot. What's that down there? It all looks like campable. Let's see. Found my spot. It's a bit sandy, rocky here, but not so bad. There are some bigger rocks. There's a pretty open area here. It's interesting. Some more camping there. But I think for the moment I stick with this. I checked out some spots in the other direction. This is definitely the nicest. So, welcome to wild camping spot number 4. all set up. Very nice spot here. I have a neighbor too, the guy who overtook me first today, and then I overtook him again. He asked if he could camp over there. He's out of sight. But he nicely asked if I would mind if he camps there, because there's nothing else before Tyndrum. I think there's nothing before Tyndrum anymore. So, and Tyndrum is still half an hour, 45 minutes away, I would say. And this is big here. It's heaps of space. I don't mind if there are other people camping. Right, there's enough water for everyone. I will now get some drinking water and then prepare dinner. I haven't checked yet what's for dinner today. Let's see here. Tent very sorted here, very organized. It's already the kitchen here. And today it will be, let me see. Can the camera catch it? Yeah, clipfish casserole, bacalao. Okay, something fishy. Alright, let's get some water and then get the stove going, get the cooking going. Food is ready. Let's see how the bacalao tastes. Okay. Difficult to get. Does it work? Yeah, kind of. Hot. Film myself now, right? Like this. Oh, blinded. Okay. All for the camera. Bacalao. Bit chewy. Second opinion. It's alright. It's spicy. I think I like the codfish more from these fishy versions. Yeah. Alright, going to finish dinner now and then see you again in the tent. Alright, tent camera. Oh, does it work? Yeah. It is 7:30 and as always I'm in the tent, already wearing my pajamas. There's the tent fish in here. And yeah, going to read a little bit. The internet connection is very bad here, same than last evening, so there's no emailing or YouTubing or whatever here. I have to watch my batteries a little bit, I think, because one power bank is already empty and I already spent like 30 minutes trying to charge it at Bindlers. It didn't do much, I think. And so now a second power bank is in action, and at the moment it's charging GoPro batteries, my watch, and of course the phone also needs to be charged again. Day was really nice, not stressful at all. Well, in the end got pretty late again. 5:30 I think is when I arrived here, but to be honest, like, it was enough, at least this spot here, because it's open and there are no trees. It was bright enough to see and set up a tent until 6:30 or even later. No problem at all. It's also very easy terrain here. Just had to remove the very sharp stones, so I hope I don't pinch a hole in my sleeping mat at night. Fingers crossed, and knocking on wood. Right, chaos here. Probably also a bit smelly, but I had a new shirt on today, but it's already smelly. And my underwear is hanging there and my socks are hanging here. Yeah, it's what the chaos, the usual chaos in the tent. And that's why I need a two-person tent, because I spread out like this, like my backpack and clothes, and yeah, so I cannot, like some people in the smaller version of this tent, the Hubba NX1 or something like that. This is the NX2. The NX1, I'm not sure how that's possible. Of course, yeah, there's a lot of room outside here in these balconies, or you might call it. So of course you have to leave the backpack outside then. Alright, a lot of talking. Yeah, not a planned campsite today. My itinerary was a bit different. Yeah, but I completely misplanned yesterday, because yesterday I wanted to walk way further, which was way impossible. That's why now my extra day comes into place. Fortunately, I had planned 7 days and my itinerary was only 6 days, so now I've already extended it to 7 days by today. And today I'm very close to Tyndrum. I think tomorrow morning I can use the toilet at Tyndrum. In my memory, I would say it's half an hour maybe to Tyndrum. And yeah, there's a supermarket, shop, cafe, whatever I desire spontaneously in that moment. Maybe I can charge my power bank again. But yeah, but I also have to keep on going, because yeah, the spot I have in mind normally would have been 23 kilometers away, and I think now I shortened it because it's a different place now. So tomorrow should be under 20 kilometers, and that, I think that's possible. I haven't checked yet how many kilometers I went today. I think I will tell you tomorrow. At the moment it feels very warm here, to be honest. I'm wearing too much stuff, but I think I don't need the jacket. I was sitting outside for the whole dinner. There's no wind. It's just nice. Yeah, nice breeze, nice temperature. Could maybe even sit outside with a t-shirt. Actually, the other guy was hiking with a t-shirt the whole time. So it's pretty nice. Let's hope for the best for the next days, or maybe not, because I'm here for the adventure, right? I'm the good weather camper, and I want to learn to be a rain camper, a bad weather camper. So I need some storm and rain. Come on, bring it on. No, yeah, maybe not. Right, enough talking. I think I talked a lot today. Many things happened, starting from the bush toilet to the Philosopher's Mile to I don't know what other things I was talking about today. I think it was very talkative today. Yeah, my throat and my nose feels a bit, yeah, I already had that last night. So let's see how it feels like next night, or this night. Okay, that's it then, I guess. I am Speed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all these things. Sorry, I have to say that. Alright, okay. Over and out. This is the campsite I had in mind. Yeah. Now I cut here, what do you think? It's a good view. It was pouring rain now for 1 hour or more. Pouring rain. How can you find a dry spot now?